Yeah, big warning for you. Speed enforcement cameras, they are officially back. They're up and running in 9 different locations around the city. However, you do have a little bit of time before you see a ticket if you go over the speed limit. We're going to bring in our Troy Lynch, who is live in Phoenix right next to one of those cameras with what we need to know, Troy.
So much that you need to know because they are officially back and operational today. However, there is a 30-day grace period, so anybody who is going above the speed limit, you're not going to get a ticket just yet. But for more information about this, I want to bring in Matt Wilson, who is the Assistant Street Transportation Director. Thanks so much for joining me today, Matt. We appreciate it. But these enforcement cameras, they're back. Why?
This is a program all about safety. We've been concerned with the number of speed-driven crashes in our city. We want to bring speeds down and keep people safe on our streets.
So we got 17 of these cameras, but they're at 9 different locations. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. 9 on corridors throughout the city, and then 8 will be rotated through 15-mile-an-hour school zones on a weekly basis.
Gotcha. And these aren't going to be permanently in one location. They're actually going to rotate around. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so the plan is to have them here on this corridor for 6 months at a time, collect data and understand how effective they are at bringing speeds down, and then we'll rotate them to another corridor with a speed-driven crash issue.
Okay. And so how did you guys decide on where to put these speed enforcement cameras?
Yeah, so we looked at locations that had high instances of speed-involved collisions and looked for places that we could bring speeds down and make people safer. So these locations were chosen based on a couple of logistical issues, making sure we weren't too close to a traffic signal, but in a location that we felt would make a difference for speed-involved collisions.
So for the next 30 days, I know it's a warning period. So if people are going above the speed limit, they get a warning, but then March 25th, that's when tickets start going out. So what happens if somebody does get a ticket? How do they know?
Yeah, so the ticket is processed in conjunction with our police department to understand that the citation is valid. That will then be mailed to the driver of record, and the information will be in the packet for how you go about resolving that ticket.
How interesting. So how much confidence do you guys have that this could help keep the Phoenix streets safer?
Oh, absolutely. So photo cameras are proven countermeasures for collisions with research driven by the Federal Highway Administration. So we understand that they are very effective in helping keep people safe on our streets.
Well, really looking forward to it. Matt, thank you so much for your time and your expertise. We appreciate it. But coming up in just about an hour, we're going to be talking to the Phoenix Police Department on how these cameras are going to be helping them out. So we'll send things back to the studio.
Okay, if that story made you sad,